Gentlemen, we're back.
Welcome back, boys.
Let's do it. Feels like it's
Cheers,
been
boys.
forever,
Cheers.
man.
Cheers.
Hell yeah.
Cheers
Get
up. I don't
Let's
know,
go.
guys. I feel like something's a little different from the last time we were on. I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit, man.
I don't know. It's the three same ugly assholes. So what difference does it make?
Same three schmucks on here.
I have a little bit of hair. I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't.
not too fully bald anymore. Just one.
I don't have any. I don't have.
We got a bald guy, semi-bald guy, and a beautiful, luscious head of hair. So it's all right. Listen, we're back,
Mike,
man.
Michael Power, what's up?
What's going on?
No, we
Uncle Mike?
are on YouTube right now. If
Yeah. Mike, we should be on.
we
Yeah, it should be
live.
good on there. Let me double check. I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah, Angela, you can look into that. We should be live on YouTube as
Yep.
we speak.
Uncle Mike, just refresh the page, and if you go to our page, if you click that link we posted up on Facebook, it should bring you to our home video and live, and you should be able to hit live and get right on there for us.
Yeah.
So, Coach Anthony, what's going on, man? I got it.
Anthony,
Perfect.
how
Uncle
you
Mike.
doing?
Perfect. All right, so we're on there,
Perfect.
man.
Got it.
Let's
All
get
right,
it.
so YouTube is working.
Yep.
We are Pop. What's up? We are live now on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. Facebook, YouTube, your sister's ass, the Pony Express, all that.
Now we're gonna get sued by Vic DiVizetto. Perfect.
Yep. All right.
All right. So
But
yeah,
we're
we're
happy.
back.
Yep, happy to be back, man. I feel like it's been forever. Oh, nice. Yep, we got people on YouTube too.
We
Awesome.
got
Let's
YouTube
get
comments
it.
coming in. This is perfect, man. This
Yeah,
is exactly
awesome.
what we wanted.
Well,
And
exactly
honestly,
what we wanted. Yep.
we're doing this because of all you guys watching us, man. You guys are
Absolutely.
awesome, everyone out there. So we got a lot to talk about tonight, a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, man.
It's been a month.
A little over a month, you know.
We'll go after Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, we
there's a
did one
few
show.
things we'll talk about. Definitely, you know, obviously the big thing so far is when will Rodgers be a Jet? He finally came out and said he wants to play for us, so that's great.
It's between him and Nathan Peterman, so we're gonna see
him
which
and
one of them.
I think I'm leaning Peterman a little bit more, but
Fingers crossed for Peterman jerseys. Let's go.
Jets signing, yes, scrapping Rodgers, signing Cam Newton because there's not 32 motherfuckers better than him. You heard him.
All right. There's
Yeah.
50.
Yeah, exactly.
There's 32 and every one of their backups. So,
Including Peterman.
Including Peterman.
yep, absolutely. So, yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. So let's get into it, boys.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
This is Sports of Ages.
All right.
Oh yeah.
All right. Angelo, let's we'll let you take the honors of this. Let's give a shout out to the man who
Yeah.
made that video, man.
Yep, my man
Yeah,
Gator,
please.
man. Guy Gator, dude, got in touch with him. He wrote back. I mean, it didn't even take Gator 15 minutes to get back to me. Guy is huge on his own YouTube page. I know he's busy doing his own thing. He got this video done for us within 12 hours, man. And I know he worked his ass off on it. Absolutely killed the video. So, again, in the bottom, huge shout out to Gator. I'm going to put his socials up here for anyone who wants to check him out. Huge Jets fan. Steven, I'm sorry. He actually hates the Cowboys. So
That's all right. He still did us good, though. We're
he
good.
did us good, man. Super cool, man. Him,
Gator, what's up, man? Thank
Jake
you
Ashton,
so
What's up,
much.
man?
oh,
Appreciate
Gator,
you, man. Thank
you were the best,
Thank
dude.
you so much.
Follow this man. His YouTube page is awesome. Super cool, dude. And
Yeah, Joe sent me the video. I'm like,
Work.
he's like, any change or anything? I'm like, perfect. Just
I'm like, don't change anything, man. I mean, look, the one thing he could have taken out some of the cowboy clip. That would have been okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Cowboy.
it was
I mean,
hard. to post.
hey, listen. We didn't need that Saquon little juke. You know he broke his leg after that.
Oh yeah, right. I think
Yeah.
I'm looking for like 35 upfield.
Listen,
Hi, Sammy.
he ended it with the best clip on there, man. Garrett Wilson throwing up the peace sign. So that's all I'm happy about. Amazing video, Gator again. Check out his page, man. Huge Jets fan. He's always active on there talking about the Jets and all things sports.
Yep.
Definitely check him out, man.
We got to make sure we show Kathy again later too, because she might have missed the Mika 5 goal part in there.
Yeah.
Just in case, because she's never seen it before. So
He's got us in there, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah,
awesome.
we're gonna have to show that video to Jordan next time. Has she ever seen that video?
I think she only saw it in, I think it was German.
I didn't
He's
bring up
English.
the Scandinavian version yet. I told her I found that one. I got to look it up again.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one.
I'll let her know. She'll appreciate it.
I'm sure she will.
Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike says Dallas. Boo.
Nah, come on, Uncle Mike.
So, boys, let's get into it, man. We've been gone for about 5 weeks.
Yep.
Obviously, there's even more to come, but you can see some of the reasons why. Everyone here,
Yep.
Jordan, I got you, girl. Scandinavia, it's coming up. It's coming up.
For sure.
But look, there's been so much going on. Obviously, we're going to talk mostly about the NFL tonight.
Yes, absolutely.
And look, there's other stuff to talk about, but right now we definitely got to talk about the NFL because let's just start right into it with the Aaron Rodgers thing, right? I mean,
Yep.
everyone that was out. I'm pretty sure. How many people did they have watching that video when he was talking to?
I think it was close to 400,000
McAfee.
people.
400,000, yeah.
Yeah, so 400,000 people watching. that.
Unbelievable. And I know you're going to get into it too, but what a thing for Rodgers to do to get on there and give McAfee all that.
Incredible.
Like he did it on the McAfee show.
Yeah, that's respect, man. People love Pat McAfee, man.
Absolutely. Gator, I think so, man. I think he did enough because we get that second pick. We get another pick in the second round, rather. And I think that's what's going to go right to Green Bay. And
we talked about that before.
It'll keep us in the running. We'll have.
They got a second and a third?
We actually only got a second. We sent Elijah Moore and our third round.
And a third. So they got a second.
All right,
so that second's basically Green Bay's pick already.
Green Bay's
if you
pick.
ask me. Go ahead, Steven.
I was gonna say, I think they definitely did enough considering the guys they brought in to replace.
Absolutely.
You got Lazard.
Yeah.
Yep. Cole Hardman we signed today, which
Hardman at the Jet sweeps, man.
I didn't expect Hardman to come in. I wasn't seeing that one coming down the pipe.
What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike, what's going on, bro?
He replaces Braxton Berrios, and I think he's damn well better than Berrios, man. I think the guy can catch. His open field speed is, it is up there with some of these guys like Tyreek Hill. The guy runs a 4.22, so it should be a very, very big upgrade on our offense. Getting rid of a slow guy, not so great in Berrios, bringing in Hardman, who has Super Bowl experience, which is huge because that's the goal, right? We're bringing in Rodgers. We want to get there, man. We want to fucking get there. So I'm really happy with that signing. I think Lazard is a great outside receiver. I think he'll do good with, again, playing with Rodgers once again.
And you get the automatic chemistry. Automatic.
Yep. And I'm with Rodgers. I've never been worried about chemistry. The guy will make it work with anybody.
Oh, for sure. But it definitely helps.
Absolutely.
Stuff like having a guy like that is, it's nice.
Yeah, I think so. And look, as far as the Aaron Rodgers thing, I think we can all assume it's gonna happen. We're just waiting.
Yeah.
We're just waiting on when at this point. I gotta be honest. When he started his interview on that McAfee show, at first I expected to hear nothing out of the guy. I was like, he's not going to give us shit.
He's not saying anything. Yeah,
because I know he's loving every minute of being in the spotlight. I get it. He's that type of guy.
I remember we were texting, man. And you said this is nothing. It's just.
I said nothing's going to come of this. There's nothing going to come of this. And then obviously it led into him wanting to play for the Jets. Do you guys see any scenario right now where this does not happen?
I honestly don't. I don't think so.
Yeah.
The Jets are in a position where they know they want him. They're making the moves to get him. And the Packers, like Uncle Mike said up there, they have no leverage, man. What are you going to do? You're going to let a $60 million quarterback sit on the bench? Because he already made it clear he's not suiting up and playing for you again. So you got to move him. I think the longer they wait is the dumber because you're just going to lose picks. By then, the Jets are going to get fed up. They're not going to want to give you as much. And I think it's bullshit. I think they should just get this done and give Jordan Love the respect. You drafted him in the first round for a reason. Give him the respect that you're confident in moving on with him.
I was going to bring that up too. Like in the Rodgers interview he did that day, he actually gave a lot of love to Jordan Love, man. He really did.
He did.
The kid's going to be a star. That Green Bay's in good hands with him, and that's classy, man. Like he could have went out there and been like, "Oh, this kid blows. Like you're in trouble."
Yeah.
I'll give him that, man. He was classy about.
He could have just been like, "Yeah, I really have no comment." I'm not saying anything, but no, he did. He showed him a lot of love, and he also. I might have texted this to you guys too. He's such an arrogant motherfucker.
Oh, he's so
for sure.
But you know what? Look, he's kind of earned the right to be at this point. He's Aaron Rodgers.
He's Aaron Rodgers. I don't care if he has one Super Bowl win or 10. The guy has one, and you know what? That team has always screwed him over. And he said that. He was brutally honest. He showed nothing but love to Green Bay for 20 minutes straight, and then he got down into the deep and shit on them.
Well, he basically built them up so he could chop them down. So bad. I mean, he ended up really giving it to them a little bit too. You know
how they've destroyed all the older guys on their team. You let them walk and stuff. No respect to your elders on the squad.
Is he wrong? He's not wrong.
No, absolutely. Everything he said was correct.
He basically said that if he didn't win those 2 MVPs, that he probably would have been cut 3 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
3 or 4 years ago, you know? So, Pat, what's up?
That would be pretty cool, Pat.
I'm not going to say no to that. I'll tell you
that right now. Fucking nuts.
That would be insane, man.
I don't know if we'd be able to do the show that week, though, because it's going to be a lot of tension in this fucking room.
Yeah, we're not doing it from the same house, I'll tell you that.
I'm going to be the saltiest member of Sports of Ages.
Oh, dude, yeah. For sure.
I don't want to hear from either of you guys. I'm taking a vacation that week.
That might just be me and Angelo alone that week, man. Yeah. Without a doubt. Yeah.
For sure.
I'll be in the comments.
Yeah.
YouTube or Facebook.
Look, we all know that Rodgers is coming. It's going to happen.
Absolutely.
This started back when they hired Nathaniel Hackett as OC, I believe. You know, it went back as far as that. And I mean, look, that's a perfect comment. Only reason Green Bay's been in the mix is because of Rodgers, and that's absolutely true.
Sure.
This guy, they've given him no talent to really work with. I mean, look, he's had. I don't want to say no talent. He's had guys that can play. Gene, what's up? All right, listen. Can we it's only 20 seconds. Can we re-roll the intro video? Because I know some people wanted to see this.
Yeah, let's get it going again, man.
Let's roll the intro video.
Absolutely. We're super happy about it. Again, Gator, you're the man.
Gator.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
Let's get it.
This is Sports of Ages.
I just love it. I want to know who's playing the guitar in that. I love that riff, man. Gator, I'm a musician, man. I love whatever riff you put on there. It sounds great.
You see Gator's latest comment?
What time are you guys talking about Dallas? Need to wax.
What time is it? 7:13. Got like 15 minutes. Start getting the wax. Start getting the wax ready.
Yeah. I would start prepping the wax. You know,
definitely.
No hard feelings, but I hope it sticks a little bit when you do it.
Gene, I'm with you, Gene. Come on, Aaron, where are you, bro? But listen, he
coming,
came out.
He's coming.
He came out. I was super happy when he said it, and dude, I was watching that at work, and he said my intention was to play for the Jets. I think I almost fainted. Oh yeah, Coach, I gotta get those guys on there too.
Look, Anthony, Gator wanted to put it in there. Angelo, shut it down, man. He shut it down. Sorry.
Me and my dad have some music related stuff soon. All right,
that's
awesome.
That's possibly on the horizon. Pat's got some stuff he's been writing, and he wants me to get involved and maybe lay down some drum tracks and stuff for him. So
absolutely, man, we'll get it on here for sure.
Yeah,
cool,
definitely.
Cool.
We'll get Uncle Mike on here as well, man. I'm sure he'd love to talk about music with you guys.
Yeah, without a doubt. We'll just do sports of music of ages. We'll do music of ages one night. Yeah,
and it'll be you, Uncle Mike, and Pat, and me and Steve will be in the comments.
Exactly.
We'll be in the comments listening to Lil Wayne, and you can have fun talking about your music.
Patrick, if our music sounds like anything like Lil Wayne, get yourself another drummer, dude. Sorry. So anyway, getting back to this now. So I think we all agree Rodgers is definitely coming. As far as now other stuff that went on, and then look, we're going to get back to the Rodgers and Jets thing, obviously. But other stuff in New York's football, man. Huge deal for Daniel Jones.
Yep.
Saquon Barkley on the tag, on the franchise tag, which I'm glad Jones got paid. I wanted him back more than anybody at this point. You know, I knew we weren't going out and we weren't going for a car. We weren't going for a Rodgers. The Giants were never going to do that. Jones was their guy. That was the answer. The Darren Waller pickup was great.
That was a steal, man. That was a steal.
If he stays healthy, I mean, the Giants just got themselves a top 5 tight end in football. You know?
Yeah, sure. And the risk reward with that deal was very, very.
And you have Bellinger on the other side, you know. Yeah. So, and Bellinger's really, I mean, he kind of catches everything, you know. Yeah. I mean,
I know we talked about it before. You know, we were off for a couple of weeks, but I'm really surprised they brought back both Jones and Barkley, man. I mean,
I'm shocked that happened.
I didn't know they could pull it off, to be honest. I didn't think Saquon was going to accept the tag like that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think Saquon really wants to be a Giant. He wants to stay here, man.
I can't see why he wouldn't. You know, the Giants have never done wrong by him. He hasn't done wrong by them.
Yeah.
The relationship isn't fractured. You know, they have a good relationship. So
yeah,
I would stay
definitely.
as long as possible, man. It's very hard in this NFL nowadays to get a second contract as a running back.
Yeah.
And if Saquon can do a tag, maybe they'll give him another 2-3 year deal. It's not going to be as much money as he wants, as a lot of these running backs are figuring out. Look at Miles Sanders. I mean, Miles Sanders he's going to take a pay cut, man.
Oh, he's going to take a big pay cut.
From what he thought he was getting, you know?
Yeah, I know. I can see in the comments here by Patrick.
I agree with Pat. I honestly agree. He has to have his best season.
You better show up.
Look, I mean, you know, I know Pat, I believe, does like Daniel Jones, but he was not agreeable with the deal. He didn't like the deal. He thought it was way too much money. A lot of people did. Did.
I still think it do. I like the way it breaks down, and you have it out after 2 years. But regardless, the guy's been getting paid $40 million, and it's a lot, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And look, when you look at the year that Jones just had, I wouldn't go as far as to say, and look, I'm his biggest supporter, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to say Jones had a great year. Jones had a good year. He had a solid year.
He had a solid year with great percentages. That was what made him get this money.
Yeah, his efficiency
was on point. He didn't turn the ball over.
Yep.
And I think what got him that extra money is the fact that he still went out on the road and won you a playoff game.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, and it's not like he didn't get handed that playoff game either. He played as good as you can arguably play.
Yeah, he had a great game. He really did.
I mean, it's wild to think, though, he got that much money and the guy hasn't thrown over 20 touchdowns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of money for a guy that's, you know.
Oh, he did his rookie year. I think he had 22 his rookie year.
Yeah. But, I mean, good for him, though, man. I mean, I said that, you know, even coming from a Cowboy fan, that guy plays his ass off, man. You know,
he's a hustler, man. He's a baller.
He's a hustler. He's going to be good, man.
He's tough. He's big. He's fast. He's tough.
Yep.
He's got a great arm.
Yep.
And look, he's following in the footsteps of Eli Manning. He represents the team great. He represents the city well. So I'm not against it, man. And
I agree with you, Mom. I like the out though.
I'm happy he's my quarterback, man. I am.
If I'm the Giants, I'm sure there's got to be some kind of stipulations behind this deal that isn't out into the public. You know, they sat down with him and his agents and said, "Listen, you want this money? We're going to give it to you. You want to be the face of the Giants? That's fine. But you better come out here with what we're going to get you. We're going to get you Waller. We're going to keep Saquon. We'll get another receiver. They got Paris Campbell.
They're helping him out.
Slayton. They brought back Shepard. I mean, we're going to help you out. You better come out and have a 25 to 28 touchdown season minimum."
Yeah.
You know what I think, though, honestly? Like, I know, touching back to before we went away again, like, you guys finally have the right coach. I think Coach Dable will put him in the right direction. You know?
I think so, too. I think, him getting the coach of the year now was 100% deserved.
But you saw the difference between the year of not having him and having him. Look at the turnover difference.
Yeah.
He did the same thing for Josh Allen. Look at Josh Allen without him his first year.
Yep.
Turnover machine.
Real quick, I will say, being this is our first night on YouTube Live, we might as well get all that audience in tune to what normally goes on here. I have to plug my laptop in.
Okay. That was fucking fast. See you, Mike.
Man.
This is unreal. He's not prepared. We're back after you had 6 weeks.
We had a couple weeks to work out the kinks. We got a new intro. We got mics. We're all wearing our shirts, and he still has to charge up.
It's unprofessional.
I have a backup laptop with me just in case. Don't worry. I gotta find my charger. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Oh my God.
Oh, you don't even have the charger with him. He's got to find it.
Oh man!
At least be prepared, man. Just in case mine dies, I got the wire right here, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying. I woke up for work this morning, turned on my work laptop, and I plugged in my laptop and headphones right away this morning.
Yeah.
Just saying.
My mom said we need to start interviewing. Definitely. Gators are next co-host.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. I agree with Uncle Mike though. Yeah, Allen definitely went downhill with turnovers, man. He kind of, you know what it was? He kind of looked. If you skip the Dallas talk, battery will last. I'm with you, Uncle Mike. I think Allen went down. His turnovers went up, but again, I think he kind of got too comfortable this year. I think he thought he was in a better spot than he was with the team, and he just got past. He would get like a mistake happy. Honestly, he would just try to do too much.
Yeah, for sure. Because a lot of his turnovers, unfortunately, were in the red zone.
Yeah.
Trying to force passes in.
Yep.
And I don't know, man. I mean, that team lost a couple pieces, man. And
they did.
They lost McKenzie too, right? I think he just left.
They lost McKenzie. They lost Singletary. They did get Damian Harris, though. So, I mean, it'll definitely help them. They'll be a little more of a running team. I think if they can establish the run, they'll be a good team. I hate them because they're in our division. I do love Josh Allen. I think he's fucking phenomenal. And Diggs,
If you guys can make your pieces click, you guys are definitely competitive in the division, though.
Oh, dude, I think with Aaron Rodgers, we win this division.
Well, you know what though, dude, you have to watch out for Miami.
Oh, definitely.
You have to watch out for
Buffalo
Miami.
can easily go to be the third seed in this division.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's still Buffalo. I know it's tough to beat them. In Buffalo's tough. But listen, the Jets beat fucking Buffalo at home with Zach Wilson, the fucking Mormon MILF hunter. I think we're going to the guy's a fuck up.
Your division, actually, I mean, it's definitely one of the more competitive divisions out there now.
Absolutely. I mean, every team besides the Patriots are pretty, complete, And I'm with Uncle Mike there. Miami has a QB issue, man. Tua can't stay on the field, and they can't rely on a Teddy Bridgewater or a Skylar Thompson to do anything, especially in our division. It's way too tough.
Just to jump in on what you guys were saying here with Miami, I think the only issue with Tua is his health. Because I think when he is on the field, he was arguably the best quarterback through the first 5 weeks of the season last year.
100%.
Yeah.
I had him in my MVP conversation.
Yeah,
honestly.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
I still think he fucking sucks. I think it's a fluke.
Oh, I don't think so. I think he's if he's healthy, I think he's top five. Top five.
I don't know, man.
I won't put him that high.
He was managing
last year. Again, he got hurt. I'll put him right up there, if not better than Josh Allen, who everyone puts on a pedestal. Everyone puts Allen on a pedestal. Allen was barely a top 10 quarterback last season.
Hold on.
Barely.
I mean, somebody can fact check me, but didn't he not lose a game when he was starting Tua?
I think he lost one game.
Maybe one game, which was, but I believe that was the game that he got hurt in at the end.
But that's what I'm saying. So the guy was basically undefeated before he,
Yeah.
I mean,
and he had the highest. He had the highest completion percentage, I think, right, and the highest QB rating.
Yeah.
I don't know. He doesn't have to be.
You're hating because you're a Jet fan, dude. You're a Jet fan. That's why you're.
I just don't like him.
Yeah,
I'll give him I'll give him the back end of top 10, but there's no way he's touching my top 5.
I agree. I'd have him top 10. I think he's top 10 when healthy.
I think so.
Yeah, I'll put him towards the back end of that 9, 10, definitely.
Yep.
Uncle Mike, me either. If Eckler comes into the division, dude, I don't want anyone near him. I don't want anyone in this division near him. If Buffalo,
who did he go to though?
It better not be Buffalo. It better not be. If you're giving Josh Allen a dump off like Joe Burrow has in Mixon and Herbert had in Eckler, oh fuck that, dude. Hell no. I don't want to see that ever.
Yeah, I hear you.
Just sneezed and got concussed again. Yeah, Mike. We're gonna be playing Mike White when we play the Dolphins because Tua's not gonna make it.
Mike White.
Mike White.
Hall of Fame, Mike White.
Yeah. Mike
can
fucking
White.
We?
All right, hold on. Can we talk about a conversation that we had a week or two ago about Mike White? Okay. Let me just put this out there. Okay. Mike White is without a doubt a journeyman backup, and is as good as he'll ever be. And what was the text you sent me? Mike White to the Dolphins. I said, who cares? He sucks. And
he's going to be their starter.
You were like, stop that. He's a good player. No, Mike.
He is a good player.
We've seen what Mike White's all about. It was all smoke and mirrors for a couple of games until shit got real, and then he sucked.
Yeah. Well, he didn't suck until he was hurt.
The guy got
8 broken ribs.
Yeah.
I think even you during the Minnesota game with the 8 broken ribs were like, oh, if this guy was healthy, they'd be winning. So kiss my ass.
Fuck
blowing smoke out. Get out of here.
Give me a break.
Dude,
Get him on the show. Get Mike White on the show. Let's talk to Mike White.
If Mike White's not a starter, he's the best damn backup in the league.
Stop it.
He's not the best backup?
No.
Who's better than him?
Jacoby Brissett.
He started last year. He was the starter half the season until the rapist came back.
Only half the season.
Actually, 11 games.
And now he's a backup. Now he's a backup. So you're going to tell me you wouldn't take Brissett over Mike White? You're going to tell me that?
Dude, as of right now, Brissett's going to be a starter.
No, he's not. What are you talking about?
Didn't he sign with Washington?
Yeah, but they already committed, said that Howell is their guy. They want to go with Howell.
That was before they brought in Brissett and traded Heineke. Dude, I think Brissett's going to be the starter.
He should be.
He definitely should be. He's not a backup. I think he's better than 31 guys in this league.
Washington should have never let Heineke go.
No, now Heineke's going to be a starter too in Atlanta.
Oh, I think so. Yeah,
he better be. If they don't go get Lamar, he better be the starter.
All right, let's talk Lamar.
The red rifle, damn straight. The red rifle, man.
Lamar.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. I think if we had more beer in stock in the house, you'd be going for it.
Look,
I agree with Gator, man.
Here's the one thing that bothered me about the Lamar thing, and we're not going to do a Lamar debate because we're going to build up the Lamar debate for like 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks, we're going to build that up.
Yep.
But I agree, letting Heineke go was very dumb. But Lamar, my only issue, and again, we don't know if it's true or not. We can't see either way. The fact that all the reports where he wanted a fully guaranteed contract, get the hell out of here.
Yeah. He's saying no, though. He's saying no.
He's saying no. Now he's saying no, but for a long time, even last year when they were talking about contracts, that was the thing, is that, they weren't going to give it to him because he wanted fully guaranteed.
Well, that's because of guys like Watson and Kirk Cousins who have fully guaranteed contracts. Like, come on.
Stafford.
Is Cousins fully guaranteed?
Yeah.
Well, look for Stafford, I'm not going to say a word. He won you a Super Bowl.
Oh,
he earned every dollar.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Different situation too. He came in later on.
Way different situation.
Established team. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Watson. I mean, look, they're expecting him to be the savior here. And if he's a healthy quarterback, you talk about top 5 quarterbacks. Watson's phenomenal. But again, forget the off-field stuff. We don't need to get into. We talked about that enough. But Lamar. Is he going to go? I still think there's a real strong case that he's going to stay with Baltimore. I don't think he's going to go anywhere.
I read a report that's saying that's kind of
he's done.
That's cut, man.
Has that ship sailed? Is that ship fully sailed?
That relationship is broken, man. He didn't go to the playoff game, not even to support everybody. He's done. He don't want to be there, man.
Yeah.
I can't blame him. That's another situation like how Rodgers was over the years. And Lamar didn't even get it as good as Rodgers. Rodgers at least had Jordy Nelson and Devontae Adams for the years.
Lamar had Sammy Watkins.
And fucking Deshaun Jackson at 36. Get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah. And arguably the best tight end or the top 3 tight end in football.
Yeah, that's it.
But also arguably he had no running backs either. Never. They had all 3 starting running backs got hurt.
Yep.
Like, come on. So he's the leading passer and rusher on the team. You can't win like
tough.
that.
It's tough.
Pat, I don't think he's going to go to Detroit because I think they really are sold on Goff.
I believe so too.
Look, and Goff has earned it. Goff played phenomenal.
I like Goff. I think he gets too much hate, bro. I really
They're a couple pieces on defense away from making a playoff run.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, when you look at it, so let's consider Rodgers gone, right? So Rodgers is now in the AFC East on the Jets. Goff is probably the best quarterback in that division.
Watch out for the Bears, man. The Bears made a lot of good moves.
I'm just talking quarterback wise. Goff is the best QB in that division.
Oh, for sure. I think he's better than Kirk.
For sure.
I think he's better. He's more consistent. Goff, and when he was with the Rams, I don't think he can handle that pressure. But now he's on a low maintenance team they're making noise, bro. They were a game away from being in the playoffs after starting 1-6.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, they can play, dude. They got guys, and again, they've signed more people. Everyone likes Dan Campbell because he's an old head. He coaches like an old head would.
Who was it? Was it Gronkowski? He said, if I was going to come back to play for anyone right now, I'd want to play for Dan Campbell.
Yep.
He goes, you want to die on the field for that guy.
Honestly, I think losing Jamal Williams is going to be huge for them, though.
Goff of ages.
Yeah. Jamal, I think I'm with you too on that, Steven. I think Jamal Williams leaving is a big touchdown takeaway, but
because Swift is never healthy, man.
Swift is never healthy. They did get Montgomery, which will help.
They brought Montgomery in.
I think they're really going to look to be I think they're going to be more of a passing team though this year because now they have a full season of Amon-Ra. They have a full season of Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams, dude, that dude can fly, man. He's
incredible.
Lightning.
He's incredible.
They got guys that can play, man. So look for them to get a tight end, in the draft, and they can be a team that is hard to beat, bro.
Absolutely. 100%.
You're making me want to put my Lions jersey on right now.
Yeah.
Lions!
My Amon-Ra.
I'm sad that I even have to say this right now. Who is this? Let me see. So you guys know Foster Moreau, the tight end that he was on the Raiders last year?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a free agent, and he did wait a year for Brock Bowers. That dude is different, Pat. He did a physical with the Saints, and he found out he has lymphoma, and he's stepping away from football.
Oh my God! Really?
During his physical, he figured it out. So
Wow.
thank God he did
that's terrible.
Thank God he did the physical, but that's pretty sad, man. That sucks.
Wow.
He's actually a pretty good player, man.
How old is he?
He's young. He's in his early 20s.
Like 24, 20,
Yeah.
23, 24?
Jesus Christ. Wow.
He's very, very,
Oh, that's horrible. That is horrible. Wow.
very sad, man. So prayers out to him.
Thoughts and prayers to him, man. Wow.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. That's terrible.
Yeah, he's real good. I like him. I mean, me and Pat were actually talking about him not long ago.
Gator, please don't put that into the intro video. Let's keep that out of the video, all right? I mean, look, do your thing, bro. Let's just keep it out of the video.
Shit, you never know with people putting that in the video. We might get more viewers.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Gator, just so you know, this is uncomfortable for Steven to hear because it's his sister. But one of the first live shows we ever did, my wife walked by with the camera in the background and a mirror, not realizing there was a mirror there and nothing but a towel. And that's to this day, 2 years later, that's the most views we ever got.
Caused a big stir for sure.
Definitely.
Caused Steven to quit the podcast for about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had Uncle Zucky at the door too. Uncle Zucky was trying to kick us off Facebook and
Uncle
shit.
Zucky gave us some trouble. Yeah. Uncle Mike, thanks for saying that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please go to YouTube. Subscribe to Sports of Ages. While you're at it, subscribe to Kept Secret 35. You'll hear some really good music on there as well.
Absolutely. And we
And
got Gator McCluskey on here as well, man.
Go to Gator McCluskey's page. Go to YouTube. Give us a like. Give us a share. And subscribe to our page. All right.
Yeah.
And you are gonna all get sick of hearing us say that over the next couple of weeks.
Anyway, so if you just do it, we want to keep saying it.
Exactly. Just do it, and then we'll shut up about it. Okay.
Assholes.
So
Just
go to
fucking do it.
YouTube. And
We're keeping track. We're keeping track. So we know.
Yeah.
We know.
I get the notification. I know who's doing it. Who's not, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Pat, we touched on this a little bit. But the Hardman thing came as a total shock today when I saw
Me
that.
too.
It really did.
For sure.
And what a solid pickup. Look, when you look at him and Elijah Moore, two different style of players. But I love Elijah Moore. I love the guy. I mean,
So do I. Yeah.
I love the Jets black uniform, and that was the one jersey I was thinking of getting, even as a Giants fan, because it had my last name on it. And now the fucking guy's gone. So that kind of killed that one for me. But I really do. I like that pick. I wish they would have made a trade with the Giants to get Elijah Moore. I would have taken him in a second.
Oh, dude, I would have. Yeah, if I was the Giants, I would have taken him too. So I actually had pulled up here. So, dude, Hardman's only 25 years old. The guy's real young. He runs a 4.22. He's only 5'10", but that's perfect for in the slot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the guy has been a third, possibly fourth option for the Chiefs throughout the years.
Yeah.
He hasn't had a season under 550 yards since his rookie year in 2019. He came in the same year as Debo.
Okay.
And I mean, he puts up 6 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns. And last year he only played 3 games.
Yeah.
So the guy is really solid, man. And again, he's been a fourth option.
Yeah. Now, I mean,
he might still be, but you know what?
he'll be a little higher than that. I think he's gonna be right in the mix.
I think he's gonna get more touches. I think we'll do more with him on the offense, and he's also going to return kicks and punts to us probably. I mean, this guy is lightning fast.
You guys know, is Breece Hall going to be ready week 1?
Yeah, he said he's good for camp. Everyone keeps saying you don't know when he's going to be good, but he said he's ready to go for camp. He's ready to play.
Well, I know he spoke. Woody Johnson came out recently, or like maybe yesterday, even said, I spoke to Breece and he said he feels good. He's like, everything's on track. So I wasn't sure if that was. You read so much shit on Twitter, you never know what's bullshit and what's not.
I know.
Of course, yeah. He said too when Sauce went live a couple weeks ago, and he was on YouTube talking with Breece and Garrett Wilson, and Breece was like, "We're ready. Me and Garrett are ready. I'm ready to go. Like, let's run it. Like, he wants to go, man. I'm so amped to see him back on the field.
That's what you want to hear, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to hear that. And look, guys, you guys as Jet fans, and you guys know when I'm home and the Giants are on, I'm watching the Jets and I'm rooting for them.
Yeah.
Just don't, because I was expecting this year with Saquon. Don't be disappointed if you don't see Breece Hall go off like a beast this year.
No,
sometimes that ACL, that injury takes a little while to get back into full playing speed, which it can very well happen. They got to lighten his load from week 1, man. Don't pound him 25 times in the first couple of weeks a game,
I don't think they will. They didn't this year either. It was honestly a freak injury. It wasn't even a bad tackle.
It wasn't.
Honestly, sometimes it's more mental, too, for the player than physical. You got to do that first cut and gameplay, And
sometimes that first cut, though, if you feel good right after it, then you're like, all right, here we go. I got this.
Yep.
Yeah.
which I hope is the case, man, because he's a dog. He really is. He's a beast, this kid.
I mean, when
like him a
Saquon
lot.
got hurt, right? This was the first time after all the injuries he's battled that we heard him in the offseason saying, I am ready.
Yeah.
I am back. I'm ready to go. And he admitted he did not have the confidence coming back.
He admitted the first time. He's like, I was little. It was mental.
We saw it in his game. You could see the way he wasn't playing the way Saquon normally plays, man.
No, definitely. I mean, dude, how many times I said it to you, Mike? We were watching the game together. And I'm like, dude, Saquon is running scared. He does not look like he doesn't look like he wants to run the ball right now. He looks very like pushed back a little, like he's questioning himself. And you cannot do that as well.
I mean, we saw the Saquon that the Giants drafted this season. Man.
Yeah, definitely.
That's for sure.
Much better. Much better.
But definitely give it Hardman as Berrios without dropping game-winning passes. Yeah,
absolutely.
Look, again, I'm not a Jet fan. I think Berrios gets way too much hate. I mean,
so do I.
Did he drop a winning pass? 100%. I was watching the game. However,
for sure.
However, other than that one play, really, Berrios was a solid player for you guys, man. And now you're all shitting on the guy.
Not this year. This year he sucked.
Yeah,
he was bad. Man.
I don't know, man. I like him.
I don't hate him.
We all forget, man.
I don't hate him. I liked him last year. But this is a what are you doing for me now business.
I was literally just
about to say that. You didn't do shit for me now, so that's it. Goodbye.
You see it all the time. Like people kill it one year, then the next year a little bit of a slow season, cut him.
Cut him. That's it. I don't need him. We don't need his ass.
That's why you never have to worry about that if you're a fan of Peterman.
Yeah, well, he just goes everywhere.
You just gotta love him for who he is.
Absolutely. Fucking 5-pick Peterman.
I'm telling you right now, I was telling Mike the other day, I'm like, for all our birthdays, we're all getting different Peterman jerseys. I get Buffalo. You get.
I'll take the Raiders.
No, I want the Raiders, dude. I called Raiders. I want the Raiders.
Then you're getting the Bears. You get the Bears.
I absolutely hate Buffalo and I hate the Bears, so I'm not wearing it.
You can't do Buffalo, Angelo. That's division.
Angelo can't do Buffalo. No.
Motherfuckers, man.
No.
I got the
Bears. If he goes to another team, then you can just grab that one.
Yeah. I hope he goes to like the Saints or something as a backup.
I don't know. You know what? He's going to be on another team, and some of those XFL teams have some nice jerseys, dude.
Yeah,
because that's where he's probably going to wind up.
Absolutely.
Look at my man Ben. Speaking of XFL, look at my man Ben DiNucci. Was back up for the Cowboys, crushing it in the XFL.
Ben DiNucci and Josh Gordon.
Ben DiNucci.
Josh Gordon.
Has anyone out there, by the way, anyone that's watching and listening right now, has anyone tuned into some of those XFL games? I've watched a decent amount of them. They're actually really exciting, man. A lot of these
very interesting, man.
And they're selling tickets, man.
Absolutely.
A lot of those stadiums are packed.
It's a great way for families to get the games. You know, it's something different.
You can get tickets for $25. You know, have to spend $180 on a ticket. You know,
and a lot of the rules they have are pretty cool too. So
I love the kickoff rule. I think the kickoff
something that the NFL should maybe take a look into. You know?
Yeah, I think I like the kickoff rule because I don't want to see people get hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's got to kill like people like Devin Hester. And he's like, this is what's going on. I changed the game with this. And you're going to change this on me? Like,
Pat, I will look into that for you because I don't have that answer right now, unless you two do. Because that's right. Pat has Roku. He streams everything.
I think ESPN Plus. I'm sure you could watch it there.
Oh, yeah probably. It's on AB. A lot of the games are on ABC, which is affiliated with ESPN Plus and ESPN. So, yeah, I'll get you an answer on that, Pat.
Yeah,
sure. Can we also bring, speaking of Devin Hester real quick, can we just bring up how this guy keeps missing the Hall of Fame?
I know.
It is.
I mean, come on.
He's the best special teams player to ever play the game. It's not even close.
The guy was punts, kick returns. The guy, you could not touch this guy.
The guy had the kickoff return in the opening of the Super Bowl.
Wasn't that the only touchdown they scored in that game?
I think so.
They got wrecked. Yeah.
That was Rex Grossman at the helm, right?
Rex Grossman.
Yeah. Peyton Manning, he was like, yeah, okay, all right. He probably didn't even practice that week.
Like, how do you not get this guy in there, man? Get him in there.
He belongs in the Hall. Honestly, he should have been first ballot. He should have been in the Hall of Fame. It's ridiculous.
It's
totally
sad,
ridiculous.
Man. It really is.
So Hamlin gonna get in before Hester.
That'd be ridiculous. Sorry.
It's probably true.
Yeah, maybe. You never know.
I actually saw he's coming back, man.
Good for him. I'm glad, man.
He said he's playing. He said, I'm playing football again.
Yeah, but look, if he's going to play this season, don't even have a competition for comeback player of the year.
There's no way. It's over.
Incredible.
Yeah.
If he takes 3 snaps next season, he wins.
He's comeback player of the year, and deservedly so.
Yeah, absolutely.
If he's on the active roster, give it to him, man.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Is that Steve? What's on your TV? Is that Tony Romo's new reality show? Does Tony Romo really have a new reality show?
It's shameless, but no.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
No, I don't know. That'd be pretty cool if he did, though.
That definitely would be pretty.
I'd watch
It's
it.
not, and it wouldn't be called shameless. It'd be called shameful.
Listen,
Sorry.
I'll defend Tony Romo till I die.
I like Tony Romo. I really like Tony Romo.
He's one of those guys I will defend until I die.
Tony Romo gets way too bad of a rap, about not being a big time quarterback. But I'll tell you right now, Tony Romo is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. Not even close.
I wish Tony Romo had our defense back in the day.
Absolutely, man. Tony Romo was a really good quarterback.
Very smart, man. I love listening to him.
And he's a great announcer. He picks things
great.
off.
He was tough as nails, man.
Oh yeah.
Yep, for sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, so some other Stephen, being in Jerry's world when you're a New Yorker is rough seas.
For real.
Okay. It's okay. I accept it.
And not in a good way.
Oh, yeah.
Look,
Mike, you'll love this. D-Hop isn't a consideration for the Patriots at this point. Oh, that's great news.
why would he be? He doesn't have a quarterback.
That's because
Mac Jones fucking stinks.
Mac Jones sucks. I mean,
coming to Jerry's world.
If you put Mac Jones right now on, if last season, if he didn't have Bill the last 2 seasons, right, and not to say that he even played good because he wasn't. Put him on Atlanta the last 2 years. Let's see if anyone's talking about Mac Jones as a starter right now.
No, you know what he'd be doing? He'd be throwing at Auburn's pro day with fucking Cam Newton.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, Mac Jones already. Come on. I don't want to hear about that. I'm so sick of New England. Just go away. You go, Bill, retire. Go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Mike, your boys in New England now.
No, you know what, Pat? I wanted Gesicki, and now that we got Waller, fuck Gesicki. Let him hang out with Bill and let him do his thing.
Mike in fantasy this year, he's taking Jones, he's taking Waller,
Saquon.
He's taking Saquon.
Yeah, I'm gonna rig the draft so I have the first 6 picks. I want to make sure I have all 6.
I'm totally snaking Waller right before you go.
Oh, dude. If Waller is anywhere near my realm, oh, God.
No, my first tight end is Evan Ingram. I'm going to take Ingram.
Dude, that's honestly not a bad pick.
It's not a bad pick.
I took him last year with my last pick, remember? Yeah. And I put him in a bunch of games. He kicked ass for me.
Yep. Dude, that's another team that watch out. That's all I'm going to say is watch out for that team, man. They are going to be really good.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley.
Why don't we get into this OBJ thing, man? I want to talk about this.
I want him.
Okay, Mike, thanks for bringing that up. Look, we know he's going somewhere. Okay, he's ready to play. We saw his workout. He looks incredible. He looks like he put on 20 pounds of muscle.
Yep. They said at his workout he was running like a mix of Deebo Samuel and Saquon Barkley. If you're comparing anyone to a mix of those two, I'll take him on my team.
Yeah, and if we didn't text so much and I didn't have to go through 600 of them, I would read you word for word what Uncle Mike said to me the other day, and it's such a true statement. You've never seen anyone in the history of football catch a ball the way Odell Beckham does?
No, nobody.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
He changed the game of people trying to catch with one hand.
And a lot of people dropped easy catchable balls over the last,
trying to do
years.
One-handers.
Just trying to do one-handers to replicate what he's done.
The guy is just a freak, man.
And he doesn't do it just to put on a show a lot of times.
No,
he just does it because it's easier for him.
It's comfortable.
It's comfortable. He just makes it look so he's a freak. He's a freak, man. The joke with Angelo, and then he ended up becoming the best on my team. Look, well, again, there it is. That's a good quote. One twinge, though. Beckham's coming off of 2 ACLs, man. It's dangerous. It's very risky.
No, it definitely is, but that talent, man, and he's willing to take a pay. You gotta risk it, man. You just have
worth
to.
the risk.
I'm telling you right now, if Odell Beckham didn't go to the Rams, they do not make the Super Bowl. They don't make it.
Oh, no.
They definitely don't win it, but they don't make it without him, dude.
He might be MVP of that game if he doesn't go.
He was 100%. We were watching the game. It was the first quarter.
How many times?
First quarter, he had the MVP locked up, bro.
I think if he stays healthy, I think he wins MVP of that game.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
He might have put up 4 fucking touchdowns in that game.
The guy is unguardable, bro. He's a fucking freak.
Rodgers to OBJ. Oh, you know, I'm slowly starting to really hate the fucking Jets, man.
Everybody hates us, bro. They hate us because we suck, and now they hate us because we have a chance of being good. It's unreal.
God damn it.
Nobody gets more hate than I do.
No, yeah, you still got it.
Oh, yeah. Look, you're in a class of your own, dude.
God,
we could literally be at a charity event and get booed.
You're Tom Hanks in Castaway, dude. Like that's what you are. You're on an island all by yourself, man.
That's it, dude.
And it's
actually, we don't have enough to give him. And I know Beckham doesn't want to take a ton, but we don't have enough to give him.
Well, what did he say? He said not 20, but it's like 6 isn't enough or something like that.
He said 4 is not going to be enough. Yeah.
I think you could get him for like 4 years, 44 mil, something like that.
Or even 3 for 33. I'll give him 11 million. He's deserving of 11 million.
Yeah.
I think he wants the years though. I think he wants
stability. He wants stability. Yeah.
I'll give him. I'd even give him 4 for 44. I'd give him the same contract Lazard has. Throw it at him.
Yeah.
He deserves the same contract. Look, now Lazard's played. He's been healthy. He's been out. He's been reliable. But
Lazard's not Odell Beckham.
He's not Odell Beckham Jr., man. Exactly.
Dude, catching the ball, there is nobody like OBJ. And I don't care what anyone says. I have this picture in my room. I love it. Odell was one of my favorite players when he first came into the league. That's the catch right there.
Yeah,
I was there. I was in person. I saw that catch in the same ends in the same corner. He caught it. I was there.
That isn't even his best catch. That is not his best catch.
I think it is.
I don't think so. He's made more impressive catches than that.
Dude, that is arguably the greatest catch I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That's what started it. But that was not his best catch ever. He's made better catches on the sideline.
You know what we should do? Maybe not. If you don't want to do it now, whatever. There's a video of his top 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
And we'll rate them all. You know what? For next week, let's do this. We're all going to go through Odell's catches, and let's rate. Well, we'll all look at the same YouTube video. Let's rate them from 10 to 1.
Yep.
The worst, which is probably arguably everyone else's best, to the best. And there was one he made. Okay, I'll give you this. There was one he made the same year against the Redskins, diving into the end zone.
Oh, I remember what you're talking about. It was on I know what you're talking about. Yep.
And he dove. I mean, his body was literally horizontal, and he stretched and caught it with one hand, with his left hand. And when he fell in the end zone, I mean, I think it was Darryl Johnston, Moose, doing the game, and he was like, he goes, this guy does this on a weekly basis. And when they showed him make the catch, you're like, no one else can make that catch.
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about. If I close my eyes, I can watch the play in my head. He ran it out, and then he did a spin, and he caught it diving over his shoulder into the end zone.
That's it. Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Dude, I'm telling you.
I still think and it sucks as rest of the Cowboys, but I still think that catch is the best.
It was impressive with the pass interference.
It was bad PI. It was bad PI.
But he has made better catches. 100%.
Yeah, but to have the sense to stay in bounds in that same play.
And when they showed the way he was bent back,
crazy.
He literally grabbed it with 3 fingers after being pulled down the way he was. I mean, it's hard to say it wasn't the best.
He's getting mugged going in the end zone. Yeah. We had to because it was Brandon Carr.
I just love the call too by Al Michaels. Like he's saying, "Oh, there's a flag," and you hear Collinsworth. Did he catch that?
Yeah,
dude, I was in the stands. I'm like, no catch. I saw the replay. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sit down now. That's a catch and pass interference.
Yeah, I know the one that Uncle Mike's talking about. That's over the middle too. I forget who it's against. I'll have to go back and look at it. But
dude, he caught one against the Jets and he took it up the middle. It was like a 75-yard slant.
I was
like,
that one.
Holy shit.
Which the guy was a one-hander up in the air over the middle. Yeah, I remember that.
It's scary. His open field ability and, awareness. The guy is just a fucking freak, man.
And the catch that he made against Dallas, the famous catch, there's a clip in the same year where they were playing either Carolina or Buffalo maybe, and he made the same catch, but he was out of bounds. But when you look at it, the replay, it was like he did the same thing again.
Dude, he does it effortlessly. The guy is, he doesn't have to try to be good. And that's the scary part.
No, he's just that talented.
He's just that talented.
And his hands, you ever see the size of that guy's hands?
Yeah. They're insane.
It's scary.
It makes sense for a guy like D-Hop who's 6'4" and has a 5XL. Odell has a 4X. The guy's fucking 5'11".
He's 5'11". Yeah.
It is insane, man. The guy, all I know is I want him in green badly.
Just want to throw out that best catch ever. Tony Romo threw the game winner to Dez Bryant that game. Just one.
Yeah, I know. Look, the pass was great. If only he would have held on to it. If only he would have held on to the ball, man.
just wanted to throw it out there.
Yeah. Let's go back to some of the comments here where I think it was probably Mr. Kept Secret 35 there, where he said everyone hates us talking about the Jets, right?
They do.
Did anyone mind if we motherfuck a few people right now? Can we motherfuck some people?
Everybody? Let's motherfuck everybody.
Okay. Because again, I am not a Jets fan, okay? I do root for the Jets. When I'm root for them hard, man, when they're on. I want the Jets to win. If the Giants aren't on, I'm rooting for them. There were so many people watching this whole bullshit with Aaron Rodgers and his interview and all this crap that were just slamming the fucking Jets. The whole crew on NFL Network.
Pathetic.
If I'm the CEO, whatever, I'm calling them in and I'm just saying, whoa, hold on a second. You want to voice some opinions, that's fine. But the outright hatred and bias against the New York Jets was so glaring. I mean, it was disgusting. And some of the names are escaping me right now. It's driving me nuts. Don't worry, I'm making a fucking list. But
there's a lot of them, dude.
Yeah, and all the even Adam Schefter.
Schefter's a prick. Schefter's a prick.
What the fuck is he doing?
He's just butthurt because Rodgers don't like him. He said, "Get out of my fucking phone."
He's all pissed off.
Yeah. Lose my number.
They suck. Dude,
I did like that Schefter had the balls to actually post that. He did text him that.
Well, because he just knew he looked stupid.
He looks like a fucking asshole. What are
but
you doing?
But he posted it still because it's still giving him attention. So.
Oh, of course. Look, those guys are always going to get attention.
Yeah.
That scumbag on ESPN, Skip Bayless. They're all these idiots going to get attention. That guy, fucking Skip Bayless.
Dude, they all suck. I don't like any of them, man.
It's fucking.
I don't like Colin Cowherd. I don't like any of these guys, man. Yeah. I think they all fucking suck, and they say what they want, what they know people will react to. That's all it is. They don't say what's real about sports.
No, and stop with the outright hatred and bias towards some teams, man. The Jets arguably being number one on the fucking list of all these people.
Dude, they hate us.
It's pathetic.
They shit on us for having Zach Wilson, the Mormon MILF hunter. He's 5'2". He sucks. We get it. They shit on us for that. Then we finally make a move to get arguably the best ball spinner ever to ever touch a football.
Yeah.
And they're shitting on us still. What do you want us to do?
What's her name? Come on. Taylor's sister.
Oh, Joy Taylor. Oh,
Joy
God.
Taylor.
Oh, my God.
Joy Taylor. I hope you see this, Joy Taylor. Someone put this fucking video on her Twitter page so she can see this. And look, I'll let her come on here. Let her. I would be honored to have her come on here. I want to hear her fucking opinion on this, okay? She sat there and basically said Aaron Rodgers was washed up.
Yeah.
To go get someone else and forget him. He's washed up. Washed up.
He had one bad year with a broken fucking thumb.
Who does she root for? Who's her fucking team? Because let me tell you right now, she would take Aaron Rodgers in a heartbeat. It's because it was the Jets.
Yep.
Oh.
Dude, you know what it is? It's because she's a Dolphins fan.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because of her brother.
Because of her fucking stupid brother.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she would run 2 over with her fucking car right now if it meant they were going to get Rodgers. Who the hell is she kidding?
She's a fucking idiot, man.
Oh,
the guy, he had his bad season is better than the Jets' average quarterback play ever all time.
There's never been a Jets quarterback to throw for 40 fucking touchdowns. Ever.
Never.
Rodgers does it every year.
He does it every fucking year. This guy.
Oh, I can't take it.
He averages like 34 touchdowns a season. That's absurd.
It's amazing.
Oh,
Let me just for 1 second.
Exactly. He was hurt. He had a broken thumb, Pat. And they still almost made playoffs with that piece of shit team. Their team sucked. Their defense was fucking god-awful, man. Oh, Jesus.
And Rodgers does all that with garbage weapons. So now he has actual weapons. He can throw 50 touchdowns this year.
I mean, last year he didn't have great weapons. Again, Lazard is not a number one. The kid Watson played.
He played awesome.
He played great. His running backs great. Running backs were good, but the defense sucked. The defense was fucking horrible.
Guys, I'm going to bounce back in like 2 minutes, all right?
Sounds good, bro.
All right.
Now that dickhead's gone, we can actually get Fuck the Giants. They suck. Daniel Jones is a bitch. Saquon Barkley's a bitch.
I heard he pulled his hammy already.
Yep, pulled his hammy. Jones is going to throw 14 touchdowns next year, not 15. How about the LB pushing the We got to get rid of him. Yeah, exactly, Pat. They have a bunch of fuckos on that team, man. The Packers had guys that were fighting with refs, punching people. You're in a game away from the playoffs, and you're beating the shit out of people. What are you doing?
You know? Come on.
They arguably cost him the game.
Yeah.
It was just a shit show. He should have got out of there before he won the MVPs. If we got him then, the Jets might have had a really good chance of being in the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And I guess I don't know if his wax is ready yet or not, but the Cowboys made some decent moves, man.
Dude, I like what they're doing, man.
So we cut Zeke, which I expected.
Absolutely.
I'm ready. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you had to be. You know, Pollard is the up and coming. He is better.
Pollard's gonna be number one. I'm so on the Ronald Jones signing though. I think they could have got like Kareem Hunt or somebody a little better.
Yeah, for not more money, really.
Not much more, yeah. But I mean, whatever, it's fine. We got Stephen Gilmore on a steal, 5th round.
Dude, you stole Gilmore from the Colts, man.
You have putting him with Diggs.
Yep. You have
I love that.
Arguably a top 3 duo in corners right now. So really good.
And we brought back some key pieces too. We got Donovan Wilson back.
Yep.
We got Van Der Esch back.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm pretty happy. I think we did it right this offseason.
You definitely did.
Check.
Oh yeah, we got you, dude.
Pollard will be okay by like October.
Get rid of the computer because
you're skipping a little bit, Mike. We lost you.
You guys losing me?
We got you now, but it's very choppy.
Shit.
Lower your mic a little bit.
All right. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, Uncle Mike, I agree.
Everybody?
Definitely better. Perfect.
Yeah. Uncle Mike, I agree. If Dak craps the bet again this year, we're gonna have to maybe start looking into another quarterback, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hate to say it because I like Dak. He's easy to root for. He's a decent leader. I like him as a leader, but the guy's he's
a great person, man.
He can't win the big one though, man. I mean, I don't know. He can't get past. I don't know. We can't beat San Francisco. We can't beat.
He can't get over the hump, man. And it's tough because it's not like he's playing some slouch teams, man, that suck. He just can't get it done.
I'm going to hope, though, that because this year now McCarthy's doing the offensive play calls. Yeah. Because every playoff game we've had the last 2 years, really questionable calling.
Yeah, really bad, man.
Like, what was that last play we had last year? Zeke got mowed down, and we got a 9-yard pass.
I don't get it, man. That was just unacceptable. That's 2 years in a row, man.
2 years in a row. The year before, we're spotting our own ball. Like, come on, man.
It was just real bad.
I'm hoping, and I love what McCarthy said, though. He's like, well, Uncle Mike, that's what I'm getting to. They asked McCarthy, they go, what's the game plan this year? He's like, run the damn ball.
Yeah. We
had Zeke and Pollard. Give them the ball. Give them the ball. My God. Like, come on, man. But he said he wants to run the ball, so Tony Pollard's going to be getting a lot when he's back, man. I'm ready. And,
Yeah. What's that?
Losing Schultz hurts a little bit, but
losing Schultz does hurt. But yeah, you'll get somebody, man. You'll get
this guy. Draft somebody.
Pat, I like what you said there, man. I could definitely see it in the future. I don't think it'll be definitely a better chance next season. I still think the Eagles are going to be tough, even losing pieces. I mean, they have a complete team, man. Jalen Hurts is a great leader. Their run game will still be good.
They got experience.
They have experience, man.
Yeah.
I think it'll still be between the Eagles and the Cowboys. But again, I'm telling you, dude, I have a strong feeling Lamar might end up in Washington. If Lamar ends up in Washington, dude, they could take the division. They have a team that can take a division.
They could, but I still don't think they'd be top in the NFC at least.
I think they could be top 2 in your division, dude. They're that good, man.
Yeah, but I mean, like getting to the Super Bowl.
They won't make a run. They won't make a Super Bowl run. But I think they make playoffs.
Like, I don't know if they'd be able to beat like a San Francisco or
definitely not.
Or even Philly. Philly's a tough team, man. Like,
yeah, especially in the playoffs.
Like Jalen Hurts, man. That guy, what he did in the Super Bowl
was phenomenal.
Jesus Christ,
It was absolutely phenomenal.
He probably had the best stats for a losing,
quarterback ever.
He arguably could have been MVP. He could have been MVP of that game.
Absolutely.
As a losing player.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I'm with you too. I'm with that, Uncle Mike. They have a very good defense. Chase Young hopefully comes back healthy. They got, McLaurin is scary, man.
Scary Terry, man.
Scary Terry is a freak. Oh, Chris, what's up, Chris? Dude? We got a little something to show you. I'll wait for Mike to come back on.
Yeah.
Definitely got to show our man Chris, man.
Yeah.
Chris, we're talking about a lot of the shit the Jets have done, man. We got McCole Hardman he traded Elijah Moore. I'm pretty happy with it, man. Elijah Moore, I think, could be a great talent, but he showed already last year. He requested a trade, man. If you're not 100% bought in, you got to move on because this is a win-now team, a win-now league. I'm happy with it for sure.
The only thing I'm going to say about the Moore trade, though, is I do feel they didn't utilize him as much as they should have.
No, definitely, and that's not on him at all. But sometimes the relationship is just broken, and it's got to move on. I'm not too mad about it.
Yeah, so what's the deal with Mims then? Is he still on the roster?
He's still on the roster, but
because I know he was looking to
be, I don't know what his role is going to be. I think we cut Corey Davis. I think Mims is more of a kind of like game time decision, so-called, depending on what happens with OBJ. If we get OBJ, we don't need Mims. I would trade him. Trade him to the fucking Giants.
Yeah.
The Giants can use him.
Hang on 1 second. I'm going to go see if I can help Mike real quick.
Yeah, go do your thing. I'll keep everyone entertained.
Angela, you got us.
Shit, I should invite you on here, Pat. You got a camera? Let's see. I'll just go off of some comments. I expect Mims gone before the season. Chris, I think I do too, man. I think it really depends on what we do with OBJ. We're not keeping Corey Davis. There's no way. We just can't keep that guy. He's got to go. He's too much on the cap. And he's just not that good. He drops big-time balls. He's like Slayton to me. I don't think either of those guys are that great. That's why I was really shocked that the Giants brought him back. I'm with you too, Uncle Mike. I think Mims goes, and I think he is better too, though. He hasn't had the opportunity. Same with Moore. But look, how can these guys get opportunity? They're playing with the worst quarterback play in the league, man. Hell yeah. You know what, Chris? I'm going to even remove them. I don't need these motherfuckers. Hunt would be a great ad, definitely, until we make sure Breece is 100%. We got Gator in here, too. What is he saying over here? Cobb or Mims? Personally, I think Mims is probably better now. I like Cobb, though, man. If Rodgers wants Cobb in there as a veteran, he's not going to bring in a guy that knows he can't play. Cobb's going to come in, and he's going to make an impact in the locker room. That's all he's really going to be. I'm definitely going OBJ over D-Hop. D-Hop is way overpaid. I don't want to take that contract. And I just don't think it's worth it. I feel like he's kind of a little bit of a head case as well. Let's see what else we got here. Hardman is a return guy, Chris. He's going to play. He'll be in the slot. He'll run jet sweeps. He'll return punts. He'll return kickoffs. And I like that he posted. Schefter tweeted, actually, another asshole that we talked about. Schefter put out there, the Jets get a guy that can run great jet sweeps in the slot. And he wrote, I am much more than a jet sweep guy. The guy has been in the shadow realm of the best tight end in football and Tyreek Hill. It's hard to outperform those guys or outshine when you're behind them, So I think he can come in and be really good on this team. A team that is ready to win. They'll spread the wealth. They don't care. We don't have greedy guys. We did okay, Uncle Mike. We did okay. I don't think we got too much. We got a second-round pick for him, a guy that was a second-round receiver, and we haven't had any production from him, whether it was his fault or ours. So I don't disagree with it. And yeah, Chris, he definitely replaced Berrios. Yeah, too much for D-Hop, definitely. LaFleur, oh, God. LaFleur was just god-awful. Absolutely awful. Yeah, we got 2-2s. I think one of those is going to go to the Packers. I feel like it has to. We'll get the Packers back in. We'll get them one of the seconds, maybe a conditional next year, and hopefully they send us 12, man. We need that guy. None of this matters unless we get Rodgers, right? So hopefully we get him, and we'll see what happens, man. I'm really excited. I hope Rodgers comes. I've hated Rodgers my whole life. I thought he was an arrogant asshole. I thought he was stubborn. He would take more money. He never pulled the Brady, to take less money and get a better team, which I feel like if he did, it would have been Brady Rodgers in the Super Bowl every single year, man. And I would have loved that because Rodgers is that talented and we love it, But now that he's a Jet, and I don't care how arrogant he is, he can play. As long as he plays and gets me fucking touchdowns, he wins us games, gets us to the playoffs. I don't care if he's the biggest dick in the world. So
what do we got? We're getting back in the comments here.
Yeah, we're just shooting the shit while you assholes left. So
I would take Gator. I would take Mims over Cobb. I would take Beckham over D-Hop. And if the Jets can get Kareem Hunt, I mean, that would be huge. He would help any team right now. He could actually be a starter in a lot of places.
He is a starter, definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, a little loud.
It's a little loud.
All right. Hold on.
The Hardman pickup, I know we talked about earlier. That's great for jet sweep, kick return. He's a really good piece, man.
And I said while you were gone too, you can both hear it now. He actually put out a tweet to Schefter because Schefter threw out a tweet and said the Jets get a great guy on jet sweeps and returns, and he said I'm much more than a jet sweep guy. He was like, you just haven't seen what I can do.
For sure.
So I love that.
He was a good deep threat for the
dude. He can play the same role as Tyreek Hill. He's that same caliber of player, just not as much talent. You know what I mean? He can run. He can do the same style of play. He's going to be. I think he's going to be a great ad, man. I think he has a quiet, really good season.
Yeah, like one of those guys that are like at like 800 yards, like 6-7 touchdowns, like one of those kind of.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
not blowing it up, but he's really efficient.
Yeah, kick return, punt return here and there. I'm with you, Uncle Mike. I always loved Rodgers, the quarterback. I didn't like Rodgers, the person. I just thought he was an asshole. Gator, if we see Geno Smith and Sam Darnold in an NFC Championship, I don't think I'll ever watch football again. I'll probably cry myself to sleep every fucking day.
Hey, you got to give a little respect to Geno, man. You got a good year, man.
Love Geno. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Mike. Mike's muted. Mike's all fucked up over here. Fucking guy. We better start interviewing Steven. That's it.
Yeah, you might want to at this point.
Yeah, Uncle Mike, he's got scary speed, dude. He really does.
Guys, listen, my computer's all messed up here, so I'm just going to sign off and let you guys finish it off, all right?
Why don't you try opening it up from your phone, Mike? We can get you on.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, open it up from your phone.
I might be back. I might not. Thank you, everybody. See you later.
All right. Well, Mike fixes his Walmart connection. We'll keep going on. Oh, dude, Geno would fucking kill Darnold. But situation is very big now. If Darnold gets reps on that San Fran team, dude, I love the pickup for them. I think that is a smart-ass decision.
I like Purdy, though, man. I think Purdy.
Oh, definitely. But Purdy's not going to be ready for week 1.
No way.
And I don't know if I trust Trey Lance to start either. I might start Sam Darnold.
So what do you guys really think of the Carr move? I mean,
I think Carr is going to be good there, man. I really do.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I mean,
I like Carr.
I think he got a decent contract for what he's worth. I agree, Chris. I like Baker in Tampa too.
I do like that too. I think he'll be a good. Maybe revive his career. Pat, I don't agree. If it wasn't Geno, it should have been McCaffrey. Check the stats. I know you're a Giants fan, you homer.
I don't know, Uncle Mike. I think Purdy could have won that game versus the Eagles, man. I really do.
I think he's good enough. I don't think he'll be great, but I think he's a good player. He's like a Heineke. I think he's like Heineke.
Yeah, like a good game manager. Doesn't really turn the ball over much.
Absolutely.
I like him. I mean,
Yeah, he hasn't done anything for me to not like him. You know, he is small. He has a limited arm, but again, he fits that system. You don't have to have a big arm in that system.
Sometimes it's all about the system, man. Really,
it
really is. Like,
look, like we just said about Mac Jones. If Mac Jones wasn't in New England, he would fucking be god awful.
Yeah,
he was horrible. Absolutely, Chris. They'll have film on him. They'll know what they're getting with him. No one was fucking preparing for Purdy to start the season. The guy was a third stringer. You know?
Of course, yeah.
So I think Purdy, he got too much love because he was winning. He was on a team that was amazing, and I think he also gets, again, maybe not hate from your Uncle Mike, but maybe a lot of people just give him don't cut him too much slack because of the situation he was in. No, Gator, I'm totally with you on that. I'm going to actually star that real quick. I don't know why the Raiders gave up on Carr. I feel like it was just kind of the move they had to make because they weren't winning. You're getting Jimmy G, who's a winner, but the guy doesn't stay on the field.
Yeah, so I mean, my thing with Carr, with the Raiders, I think at least, was it's almost like baseball with like managers. We're like, all right, you're winning enough, maybe making the playoffs, get bounced the first round. Yep. Somebody's eventually got to eat it.
Yeah, and
you can't keep going through coaches. Yeah. I don't think McDaniels is the answer to a coach, but
definitely not.
You have to do something, man. And I think a change of scenery is going to be good for Carr.
I agree.
He's a bad quarterback, but Uncle Mike, I think Jimmy's a system guy too. I think he needs to have the right system to be,
which he's had his whole career.
Well, now he's got he's back with his guy from New England. Now he's back with McDaniels, so they know each other. It's familiar. He's got Devontae Adams. I mean,
Me and Uncle Mike have actually talked too, because we've been talking a lot about backups. Because I was actually just going to talk about what Chris said. So he said they should get a quarterback at 7. I don't know if they should. If they do, I think it should be Richardson, because Richardson will learn from Jimmy G, even though they're two different guys. But I think they can get a couple years out of Jimmy, even though he's just always hurt, man. It sucks. Problem for Raiders is the coach. 100%, Uncle Mike, I agree. A guy I wanted to talk about with both of you, but Mike fucking fell off here. Dude, Brian Hoyer is a free agent. I would love for the Jets to bring him in as the backup.
He would be awesome as
behind Rodgers, man. Oh my god.
You can't. The guy he's like what was his face? McCowan. He's like a good journeyman. He's he knows systems. I feel like he would be a great like QB coach eventually.
Yeah, like McCown. He's exactly like you just said, like McCown.
Great guy to learn from, man. Yeah, I agree.
For sure. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a huge step down in defense. I mean, San Fran has arguably one of the best defenses, arguably the best defense in football.
Well, you know what it was too? I don't think the Raiders necessarily went in wanting Jimmy. Yeah, I think they wanted Rodgers. They wanted Rodgers.
They wanted, but they knew he was coming to the Jets.
For sure. And it just didn't work out, and they took the best of what was available.
Yeah, they took Jimmy, and the Saints went after Carr once the Jets made. I guess it must have been clear within the GMs that Rodgers wanted to play for us.
And I mean, like, you still have some guys like they could have brought a Baker in.
Yeah, they could have, but I think Jimmy's better than that. It's a better option. So,
and honestly, like, I know people give him a lot of crap, but like, you still have Jameis Winston as backup in New Orleans. Like, he was playing good before he got hurt, man. Like,
he always plays good before he's hurt, and then out of nowhere he'll start throwing turnovers. He gets uncomfortable.
Yeah,
he just can't. He can't keep the positive vibe going for the team. He's not a leader.
Yeah, I get you. It's definitely slim pickings once a couple guys fell into place. But
yeah, I mean, then you had backups start going too, which Minshew's gone, Mariota's gone. I mean, Brissett went to Washington, might be the starter. Heineke was gone, who could have been a good backup. All the backups are gone, man. I mean, the only guy on the list is Brian Hoyer. That's why I want the Jets to bring him in, because I'm with Chris. I hope the Jets keep Zach Wilson, honestly. I don't think we'll ever get an amazing play out of this guy, but if there's any chance of making up for the second pick, it sucked. If there's any chance making up for it, it's going to be Zach Wilson learning behind Aaron Rodgers. That's the only chance.
Is there any chance somebody can lure Fitzpatrick out of like retirement?
I would love Fitz as the backup. Are you kidding me? Oh God, I would.
Dude, that'd be awesome, because he's another guy like you just kind of want around the team, man.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk real quick too a little bit about the World Baseball Classic, man. Have you been watching those games?
Yep, the championship was last night. Japan won.
I mean, definitely an upset. But I love the Ohtani striking out freaking.
I mean, dude, Ohtani. I mean, I've watched a lot of baseball highlights with my dad growing up. I've watched a lot of baseball myself. Dude, this guy is different, bro.
Dude, yeah, he's on another level, like completely.
He is just different.
Did you watch the previous game though versus what was it, Venezuela?
We killed them.
Dude, that was a really good game.
We killed them. It was awesome.
Really good game. And Altuve got hurt.
Yeah,
the whole game changed. I know. I was watching it. I'm like, little jerk off. I was happy, but
yeah, I fucking hate that asshole. Chris, you know what? They are in trouble to start the season a little bit, but I think they'll be okay. Bader's not going to be out as long as they think. Our pitching is going to hurt a little bit without Rodon, but we have guys. I never look into that spring training bullshit. The Yankees suck in spring training every year, and they come out fucking fire under their ass. We have young kids. I will say this though, Chris, if Volpe isn't on the opening day roster, I don't care if he don't start. If he's not on the opening day roster, at least on the bench, the Yankees have totally fucking failed as an organization, because that kid should start. He is light years ahead of IKF, and the kid's only 22 years old. 100%. He should be the starting fucking shortstop. He is a freak.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yep. I'm with my dad, too. He's a machine. Ohtani is a machine. He pitches better than everybody. He hits better than everybody. He can field. I mean, the guy is fucking unreal. Oh, Hicks. I hope Hicks fucking loses his arms so he can never play again, dude. He's fucking god-awful. But
we still have Donaldson. I thought Donaldson was gone.
No, Donaldson's there, and you know what?
God.
I like Donaldson. If you told me tomorrow we can cut IKF and Hicks and keep Donaldson, I'd be happy.
But dude, he ended up being like Joey Gallo by the end of the season. Like, he had a horrible stretch again.
Yeah, he had a horrible stretch.
Like, we got rid of Gallo, and then he took his place, and he ended up being like the automatic strikeout guy.
Yeah, right? He had a slump. It was probably one of his worst years yet. But we knew what we were getting. I mean, he's a home run. He's not really a base hit guy. So as long as you know what it is with him, he's great at third base, man. And if we need him on the bench to play third base when LeMahieu needs out, I'd much rather have him there waiting than IKF because
right.
We have Peraza, we have Volpe, we have Torres, we have LeMahieu. All of those guys can play shortstop. We don't need IKF. Get him out of here. Yeah, fuck Joey Gallo.
I was so happy when they got rid of him.
Oh, my God. I was so happy when we got him, and then I was even happier when we got fucking rid of him.
Yeah, Cole can make you a little nervous sometimes. Like,
yeah,
you pay all that money, and like,
it's questionable. But I like Cole a lot, man. I feel like he doesn't get nervous ever. He kind of just stays in no matter what. He does have his home run problems occasionally, but I think he is very good.
Yeah, but you know what? So did Tanaka though. Tanaka was great. Dude, Tanaka was a guy who would give up a home run in the first, second inning and then completely settle in and dominate the rest of the game.
And that's exactly what Cole does.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
If Cole let up a home run early every game, he would come back into it, man.
Yeah.
Siri, shut the fuck up. No one talks to you.
Well, hey, you know what though? We're all in better shape than Met fans right now because they got
Met
that Diaz news.
Yeah,
that's hurt.
And Diaz didn't even get hurt playing, man. Fucking celebrating.
That's painful. That's season changing already, right there.
It is
100%. It's season changing. Ah, man.
So
I mean, the Mets made some good moves though too. Like bringing in Verlander was huge.
Verlander's unbelievable, man. That's a great pick for them.
They got a steal on him, and you still have Scherzer. Like, I don't know, they'll be all right, man.
I'm pulling a mic real quick. I got to plug in now too. My computer was completely charged. Now it's on 20. I don't know how.
Jesus Christ, you guys are killing me.
Yeah, bro. We fucking suck, huh? Hey, at least I'm still on here. We're gonna rip Mike later. Don't worry. I think it's more the new computer though. His new computer's a little fucked up. So
yeah, we gotta get that worked out. We'll fix it.
We'll fix it for him. We'll get it going. So it's all good. I want to look into what Gator set up here. Who are the top 3 PPR picks in fantasy football this year? That's a good one.
I'd assume you have to go. Eckler's usually a PPR monster.
He's usually up there. We're talking just point per reception. Eckler's up there. McCaffrey's got to be up there.
I mean, I'd imagine Jefferson too, no?
Jefferson's up there, definitely. I mean, those are some guys that are up there. Receivers are always, those guys, but we're talking strictly running backs. Yeah, Devontae Adams is going to go off.
Yeah, if we're talking strictly running backs, it's usually Eckler. McCaffrey is always there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who else is like more of a receiving back at this point.
Dalvin Cook does a decent amount of catching.
Cook does a decent amount. Joe Mixon does a decent amount.
I don't think Joe Mixon's gonna have a job, bro.
Dude, apparently the case is getting dropped. It wasn't him who shot.
I don't know.
They're saying it was a family member that, like, aunt or uncle an uncle or brother that was with him. It was someone with his family, which of course they'll say, but I don't think he's losing his job, man. If he was, I think it would have been done already.
If he's playing, he's definitely a good PPR option, though.
Very good running back, man. The guy's solid. I'm trying to think Kamara when he's healthy, but he's going to be suspended.
He's definitely going to be suspended.
He's fucked for sure. So,
who else? I'm trying to think of who else.
Yeah, I can't think right now. I got to look. Hold on.
I mean, Pollard, when healthy, he catches a decent amount. He was our catching running back last year.
Yeah, he was good. Najee Harris is pretty good with receiving a little bit. Jonathan Taylor, I forgot about Taylor.
JT, yeah, he's got to get healthy too, man. He had a kind of injury bug this year.
Yeah, he was hurt all year, man.
Yeah,
I'm trying to help Mike through text right now. I feel bad, man. He's all fucked up. Trying to look on here too. What other running backs we got on here? Leonard Fournette used to be too, but then he fucking.
Well, I was telling you yesterday. I was kind of hoping the boys would have picked him up, man, instead of Ronald Jones.
Or guys out there, man. You just go get fucking Ronald Jones.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mahomes at 1. Yeah, I mean, you can never go wrong with Mahomes, man. The guy is a beast. He really is. It's just it's scary the shit the fucking guy does. Honestly, I think not that his play is going to go down, but I don't think his fantasy stats are going to be as good next year because now they know what they have with Pacheco. I think they might turn into a little bit of a run team. He's a fucking freak. He puts his fucking head down and runs you over, man. I love it.
Yeah, he's good, man.
I hate that he's on the Chiefs, but I like him a lot. He's a fucking beast. ETN too. He's going to be real good next year as well.
I had him last year in fantasy. He was good for me.
Real good. Yeah, I remember we talked about that a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of guys, man. I definitely want to. Once we get closer to the season, we got to get you on here, Gator. We'll talk a full show about fantasy football. I know you're big into that. Yeah, exactly. I know everyone's scoring system's a little different, so that definitely.
I always like PPR, man. I hate the straight. I like points. I want to see points.
Yeah, I like to. I don't want to see a fucking 90. Yeah, 90 to 80. It's boring. I want to see 180 to 90, 190.
I hate the decimal ones too. You know how many games I've lost by? Remember the game I lost last year by 0.6?
0.6.
Like, come on, man. Like,
brutal, dude.
I'd rather get blown out than lose by 0.6. You know.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh shit! So what else we got on here? I mean, that's really all I got. I feel bad. Mike is off here, man. I know he wanted to stay on. Yeah. We had some shit to talk about. I mean, we'll talk a little bit Rangers. I know we'll talk more next week when he gets back on here because I know he wants.
That's what I was just telling him. Yeah, we'll do more Ranger stuff next week.
Rangers look good, man. I think we can finish second in Metro. I think we can still overtake Jersey.
The Knicks are doing pretty well too, man.
Knicks look good. They're going to be in the playoffs. I think they can make a run. I don't know if they'll win anything, but they can play, bro.
They need Brunson to be healthy, though, man.
Absolutely.
Once it's healthy, Julius went off the other night. What do you have, 54, something like that?
54, 56. He was up there.
Yeah, he was crushing it.
Killing it. And they lost. I don't know how they lost that game.
But they look like they were playing from behind most of the time. But
yeah.
They're looking good, man. Anytime you have New York basketball doing well, it
makes the NBA more fun for sure.
Sure. So I went to the Islander game last night with Jordan, and
they killed it.
Yeah, 7-2. 7-2.
Awesome.
Goal fast, man. Of course, we're sitting in the one section over from the drummer last summer. That guy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm like, really? It was cool though. She had a good time, and we were front row in the 200, so it was a fun time, man.
Yep. Absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, Florida's catching right up to them, man. They gotta,
which is awesome. So Gator, we have gone over baseball rule changes. We all like the pitch clock as long as they added a little more time because we felt like it was a little rushed.
It was for sure.
Baseball was baseball because there was no time in it. You know, that's what made baseball different than everything. You know, so to have guys rush is a little different. I think you got to give guys a little more time.
I mean, some people were ridiculous. It was like the same culprits, though, that like always take forever.
Yeah, always. Machado and fucking all those guys, they take forever. Durant is out like another 2 weeks, I think, Gator. He's a fucking shitbird. The guy can't fucking stay healthy.
Did you see how he got hurt? He got hurt
in layups. Dude, because he rolled his ankle because his ankle looks like this fucking battery, dude.
Yeah.
He's like this. I mean, put on some muscle. You've been in the league for what, 14 years? Yeah. Put on muscle, damn it.
Yeah, your body's bound to break. You're that big and that skinny.
Yeah.
Your knees are going to break down.
You're 7 foot. You're running on a battery. It's like this. His ankle's this skinny. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
Maybe thinner. Thinner.
Dude, it's like bad. It's like tight socks look loose.
It's crazy.
They have to be custom made, I think. It's absolutely pathetic, man. So
that's awesome.
I guess Mike. I don't think we're getting Mike back on here, man. I feel bad.
Yeah, I don't think so. I know.
Chris, if you're still here, let me know in the comments, dude. We want to show you something before we hop off here, man. You better be here, you bastard. You got on late and you're gonna just leave us early. What the fuck is that?
It's definitely good to be back, though, man. It's been a couple of weeks. We
Absolutely,
figured some things out and upgraded a little bit.
We got some more stuff coming within the next 2 weeks, too. We got a game we're going to hit. We'll post up some videos for that for you guys to see. We'll be in Vegas, man. Can't wait.
The boys will be in Vegas. Watch out. Watch out.
It's going to be the hangover all over again, man.
Yeah.
As long as Kyrie gets eliminated. I don't think the Mavs are going anywhere, dude. They fucking stink. It's crazy that they stink.
They like got worse when they got Kyrie.
Dude, it makes no sense. You have two of the most talented guys in the league, and you can't win games.
Sometimes like all that talent doesn't mesh well, man. Like Luka was doing okay by himself, you know.
Yeah.
He needed another role player, like a Middleton.
Or another big or something like that.
Yeah,
he didn't need another ball handler or scorer, you know.
Too much talent that's not meshing well, you know.
Yeah.
He'll be on the Lakers next year, though. Kyrie will be on the Lakers next year.
Most likely.
That's where he wants to go this year. They just didn't make the trade. Or they didn't want to trade him to the Lakers, apparently. That's what I heard.
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted to either because you got him, and if LeBron didn't get hurt, they'd be making a run. You know, no one wants them to fucking win. Everyone's sick of LeBron getting there. No one wants to see his ass no more.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Text Chris real quick. I want to see if Chris wants to get back on here. I just want to show him quick, and then, I mean, pretty much good to wrap up, man.
Yeah, man. First show back. First show on YouTube again. So,
Yep, first show on YouTube. Pretty fucking cool,
awesome,
man. I'm excited to see where this takes us.
Definitely.
Got a lot of new stuff still coming.
Yeah, definitely appreciate everybody popping on and comments. And
definitely.
Yeah, Gator, man, we can't thank you enough, man. That intro is I really appreciate that, man. You did a great job.
He really did. He killed it, man. I'm going to play it one more time for everyone if anyone hasn't seen it. But again, thank you, Gator. I'm going to play it.
This is Sports of Ages.
Absolutely fucking killed it, man.
Oh, man.
You
Yeah.
couldn't be more happy, dude. Thank you so much again. You are the man.
I appreciate that.
That about wraps us up, man. So thank you all for coming on. We'll be back on same time next week, Wednesday night, 7 p.m. sharp. Make sure you're on here.
Yeah, well,
got more shit to talk about. Maybe by next week, Rogers will be a Jet. I don't know. I've been saying that for 3 months. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Don't forget, we're gonna be ranking the OBJ catches, man. So if you guys want to pop on YouTube, find a video, and look at, I'm sure they're all the same videos we're gonna be looking at. So
yeah, and you can find us all individually too. If you have a clip you want us to show, send us in something, anything, man.
Yep,
absolutely.
Send it our way.
Yep. All right. So we'll see you guys next week. Thank you all.
Yep. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
All right. Night, guys.